Hello and welcome to the Eightfold Abyss Azvaldt card
Welcome.
review.
Yes.
I forgot how to do an intro for a second. It's been a while
Interesting.
since I've done an expansion reveal this interesting, considering this is sort of an Omen of the Ten like expansion where there's 8 new characters who are sort of the crux of the entire set, which is interesting.
A theme I absolutely love.
I do love it when they do this. It's like Omen of the Ten,
Ultimate Colosseum.
Ultimate Coliseum did it as well. Actually, it looks like it's 16, because each class
16.
has 2, which is pretty
They're
crazy.
doing Yeah, that's wild. They usually don't do multiple legendaries that are the same either waifu, husbando, or creature in a set. And like I'm just seeing right now, Portalcraft has 2 husbandos straight away.
Well, some of these are truly absurd. Like the Runecraft one, you could call it a waifu, but it looks like a nightmare creature. But
Sounds lovely.
it is cool. Let's talk about the set. Also, this is Kaelan. He's with me right now.
I'm reoccurring character Kaelan, yes.
Reoccurring character Kaelan, Reddit mod Kaelan, which is his actual title, not an insult. Uh,
Yes.
let's get into it. 27th set, Eightfold Abyss Azvaldt, 96 new cards. The setting is Azvaldt, a massive prison, with a new
Oh,
card trait, the Condemned. I have
I
not
love
seen any of these cards yet, so this is truly a blind reaction.
completely blind.
In fact, I'm recording this exactly 1 hour before I have to do an event with with a bunch of other people playing Halo Infinite on my Twitch channel. So if you're watching this on its release, go check my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Ignideus. I might be live right now. Anyway,
Yeah.
let's get into it. Runecraft, Sephi Depraved Convict, Legendary Condemned. I love the design, first of all.
Just the idea of a card being called condemned sounds amazing.
Fusion followers. Whenever 2 or more cards are fused to this at once, if you have at least 2 play points, summon a volunteer test subject. If a condemned follower was fused, use 1 play point instead. Okay. So
Okay.
you can fuse anything, but it's less expensive if you have more condemned followers.
Good little
Also,
synergy.
fanfare, summon the test subject. If X is 5, give Storm to all test subjects. X equals the number of test subjects that have come to play this match. Of allied ones, okay. Excluding the ones summoned with this effect. Okay. That's a bit of a bummer.
Hmm.
So you're gonna have to
Yeah.
fuse this quite a lot, or just play the volunteer test subject because it's also a follower that's non-token.
This sounds very similar to the chess archetype.
It does,
Ability.
doesn't it? Basically just
Yeah, it
summoning
just sounds like
pawns.
an echo of that.
But instead of summoning pawns, you're summoning this weird Chimera guy who's a 2/2/2, which is also condemned. When this follower comes into play, if X is at least 3, gain a rush. If it's 5, gain +3/+3, equals the number of other allied volunteer test subjects. And also last words, draw a card. That's actually a big deal.
These seem pretty good.
Yeah, last words, draw a card is huge, especially if you run these like main deck, and then you just fuse it with Sephi. And you just summon the test subject for
can-
free.
Oh, you can run the main deck. That makes them so much better. I thought they were just tokens.
Yeah, they're main deck and tokens. Interesting.
So
So
yeah,
the fact that they
very
draw
similar
cards is a
to
huge deal,
chess.
actually.
Absolutely.
Just cycle through your whole deck so you can keep fusing into Sephi. Uh, okay. So you're just trying to. Oh, you can also transform an enemy follower into a volunteer test subject, which I don't know how good that is because it's. I guess it's on a mid game follower during your evolve turn. You can take out like an opposing mid game follower, turn them into a 2/2. But that's not as good as a lot of other effects. I guess transform goes through a lot of the immunities that some followers have, which is
Pretty
cool.
much all of them. Yeah.
Yeah. But it does cycle them a card, which is also sad. You don't want your opponent to cycle cards, but that's fine.
Giving your opponent draw is not exactly ever worked out in the game.
Especially
There's
if
never
you're
been
fighting the mirror and you
that.
give them a test subject, bro.
That would be devastating.
That would be so bad. So what? You're just trying to summon as many test subjects as possible? I have no idea if this is gonna end up good because we don't have the rest of the set. But actually let's look at the gold right now. Obsessive Scholar, because it also summons test subjects.
Replay.11. Okay.
Yeah. Fusion
Fusion
followers.
followers.
Fanfare summon test subject. If it's fused with one, put a random condemned follower from your deck into your hand. And evolve give drain to an allied volunteer test subject. I don't know if that's going to be necessarily good. Because it takes a while for them to get rush. And even
Personally,
then,
I
it's
hate
just 2. It takes 5 for them to get +3/+3.
Yeah, but I personally hate it when Rune ever gets any kind of drain. It always works out amazing for them.
I guess that is true. The fact that you can fuse away a brick and get and like tutor your selfie with this is actually really good though.
If you're lucky, you'll tutor her, but the observer and the test subjects are also condemned.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. Still, it's a targeted card draw, which is pretty good, especially since the test subjects also cycle.
Yeah, and Freya was just printed recently as well. That
That's
will
actually true. You can use Freya to try and tutor your Siphi too.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
good little card draw.
So, you want 5 of them to get summoned so that they get +3/+3, and then you want to give them all Storm. That's the idea, right?
Yeah, give them Storm, go face, because she summons a test subject on Fanfare, and if that comes into play with Storm, it'll also come into play as a 5/5, won't it?
Yeah.
5/5.
But
Yeah.
the one she summons doesn't count for the proc, which is, I don't know. I could see that being annoying if you're just like off by 1. Or I guess we have to find out if like how many test subject generators are gonna be. Considering that all 3 cards revealed so far are test subjects, though, I think they are gonna push this a lot. Seems like it's sort of the main, and we don't even have the second legendary, right? Like it looks like the legendaries are like, the 2 legendaries are both thematic. So if the second legendary also summons test subjects, I could see this being very annoying very quickly. Summon a full board of 5/5 storms.
It's probably too early to say whether or not this archetype's going to work out or not. We just don't have enough information. Only 3 cards have been released.
It's entirely impossible to tell how good it's going to be, but like, what do you think of the idea? I don't know. It just kind of seems like chess again.
It's a rehash of chess, I'd say, which I'd much prefer to see chess expanded than another new gimmicky archetype.
Exactly. I feel like it's kind of sad that we had chess and we just let it go immediately.
Yeah.
For
great slot.
They literally made chess 2. The legends are real.
Oh my lord.
All right. Let's move on to the portal cards. Since the rune cards, we're just going to have to wait and see. Portal, let's see. Cutthroat Discord Convict. Oh, hey, it's like it's every smash.
Oh no. Wait a minute. No, wait a minute.
Okay, it's condemned.
Tiny little guy.
Bane. So it's a 1/1 Bane, which is always annoying, but it also has Enhance 7, gain +5/+5, deal 5 to an enemy follower, and then the enemy leader. Okay. 9, gain +10/+10, and deal 10 instead. Okay, but that seems really slow.
Let's see the just big stats.
Yeah, but let's see the evolve effect. If there are it's freaking Mierabane support.
No.
If there are no duplicate cards, excluding condemned cards, which is interesting.
Condemned, okay.
Give your leader the following effect. Whenever you play a card using its enhance effect, recover X play point, which equals the enhance -2. Oh! Wow, that's
that effect triggers on the initial evolve, not an enhanced evolve too. You could get this going at turn 4.
That is a lot. That you could recover so much with that. I can already see this, like, even without the rest of the synergy that it inevitably is going to have. I could see that being a huge deal. What are the best enhanced followers in Portal right now?
Let's have a look.
Do you have the game open?
No. Okay. I can pull it up.
All right. Well, like, even so, you have multiple copies of Cutthroat. You can, like, kind of chain it, right? Because you evolve the first one on your evolve turn, and then by the time you get to 7 or 9, like, if you play it for 7, you're regaining 5, which is a lot of play point recovery. A lot.
That is huge amount of play point recovery. Destroys something on the field. This going to deal damage.
I'm already more excited for this than the freaking test subject thing, because this could be huge.
He's also a condemned, so he can be tutored with
Freya.
Freya.
Yeah.
Though, assuming you're playing this card, you're going to be wanting to run a condemned deck, otherwise you're going to be banishing half of it.
Oh, and let me tell you right now, a fair few of the portal cards seem like that they're gonna be enhanced. Okay, so I've looked through the portal cards a little bit. It looks like each legendary has its own gimmick, and the cards that support that legendary are like separate from each other. So I don't know if there is gonna be that much test subject support if the second rune legendary has nothing to do with test subjects. That's concerning for that archetype. Because I'm looking right here. So the gold that supports Discord Man is Iron Forged Right Hand, Rush, 2/2, or sorry, 2 playpoint 2/1. Fanfare if there are no duplicate cards. Put a random 1 playpoint follower from your deck into your hand. Enhance 4. Deal 2 damage to all enemy followers. Enhance 7. Recover an evolution point.
This legendary Cutthroat Discord convict. He opens up a fun little strategy I can already see. Jetpack Gunner has enhanced 8.
Of course.
Along with a forged weapon. That's going to be an OTK, isn't it?
Yeah. But we'll have to see how much draw there is, considering you have to run a Highlander deck.
Yeah. And obviously you'd only be able to run one Jetpack Gunner, otherwise the other two are going to get banished.
Yeah. Well, no, they don't get banished. It's just like the effect doesn't proc. You don't have duplicate cards.
Ah, okay.
And Mirabane, is Mirabane rotating soon?
Mirabane, no, not yet. He was in the Omen expansion. He'll rotate in 4 months, not
Okay,
one.
so you can make that work. Draw through your deck, Mirabane, and then into Cutthroat, Jetpack Gunner.
Yeah, I'm looking at the current enhanced cards Portal has, and it looks like it's only Jetpack Gunner and Summon Divine Treasure, from what I can see.
That's also not bad, because Dogma draws you through your deck.
Cultivate Life is enhance 8.
Okay, yeah, but that's...
Summon 2 subjects. Not a particularly good card, but it is draw cycle.
It is cycle, that's true. And go back to the website. Iron Forged Right Hand is a huge card for this, because it tutors you a 1 playpoint follower, and it AoEs the enemy board, and it recovers an evolution point. You recover an evolution point. You play Iron Forged Right Hand, you play Jetpack Gunner right after.
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay. This could be scary. The fact that they're giving unironic Mirabane support is kind of hilarious and terrifying.
Very strange, yeah.
Alright, but what about the other gimmick here? Kirzael, Kill Shot Enforcer, 7/5/5. Oh no, Kaelan, it's Machina.
Oh no.
Machina is back. Gullius can resummon this, and this has Storm.
Storm at base, so Gullius summons the Storm version.
Yeah, so you have both Bearminator and Kirzael now to summon with Gullius. Oh no.
Gullius was clearly just printed too early.
Oh no. At the end of your turn, give +2/+2 and ward to all other allied Machina followers. This is so easy. You play Melody, right?
Yeah.
Burial Rite your Kirzael, and then you just turn 7 Gullius and go face for 9 damage?
Oh no.
On turn 7? In an aggressive portal deck? You could make that work.
I can definitely see Machina Portal shaping up now in rotation.
Okay, Warden of the Trigger. Warden of the Trigger is a... It looks like it's a token
Also
and a
a
main
Machina.
deck too, though.
Oh. Mm.
And remember, these are also both condemned, so they're Machina and condemned. Warden of the Trigger. If it's summoned with an effect, destroy a random enemy follower. So that's both from Kirzael and Gullius.
Yep, just clear the wards on the board.
At the end of your turn, restore 1 defense and draw a card. That's so good!
And draw. The legendary seems amazing.
What? Okay, Gullius is gonna unironically be a thing now.
So Killshot, just you play it for 7, you get a 5/5 Storm, you destroy 2 random enemy followers, you draw 2 cards,
and you heal 2.
At the end of your turn, you're left with so much board.
You heal 2, and everything gets buffed by +2/+2 and ward.
Ward 2? Oh my lord.
And you can summon Kirzael and Warden and Bearminator and Gullius off of Gullius. and then you buff it with Kirzile at the end of your turn. That is okay, bro.
Unironically, look at Killshot and Force's effects and cost, and he's a Dr. Boom.
He's Dr. Boom!
He's Dr. Boom. He just is.
He's Dr. Boom with charge. No!
Oh my lord. Oh,
okay,
no.
that is unreal. Okay, so here's how I'm rating it so far. Machina, top tier. Highlander, enhance. Has potential. Volunteer test subject, need to see more.
Yeah.
Because
sure.
that Machina looks unreal. Okay, let's take a look at the neutral.
Looks exciting.
Azvaldt is the prison itself. Count down 2 gold condemned amulet. Put a random condemned card, from your deck into your hand. If you have more evolution points, or if it's your 8th turn, subtract 2 from this countdown and draw a card. Okay, if you're going second, you draw 2 for 2 mana.
Oh, wow.
And because it's a condemned card, you can run 3 copies in your Highlander deck with Cutthroat.
Yep, that's drawing Cutthroat, which is what Cutthroat needs.
You draw Cutthroat, you draw Ironforged. Oh no.
I'm going to take a second to appreciate the artwork. It's literally just Castlevania on fire.
Yeah, that is a beautiful art. In fact, all the art in this set so far is good. Not a single miss.
I'm liking it.
I really love Kirzile's design. I'm a sucker for this kind of thing.
Ironforged right hand, kind of looking like a character straight out of Cyberpunk 2077.
Yeah, she even has the the jacket and the metal arm.
Yellow jacket, metal arm, pretty perfect.
And tit window. Cyberpunk's a pretty horny game.
It is. It really is.
Okay.
Any other neutral? No, that's all we got.
That's all we got. Okay,
Don't
so
have anything new.
I think it's clear that Condemned is like a huge. It's basically the festive of this set.
Yep.
But it looks like so far every single card is Condemned. We'll have to see if that carries on. If it does, this is going to be way more of a thing than Festive was.
Yeah, it's already got more support in Archetype than Festive did.
Pretty crazy. I wonder if they learned their lesson from Festive and were like, okay, you know what? Every single one of these is going to be Festive, all right? Every single one of these is going to be Condemned. Man.
I'm definitely liking the theme a lot more than Edge of Paradise's theme of a fancy little inn.
I like it, but I am... The Portal ones are unreal. They're both super interesting. Cutthroat in like a deck building sense, and Kirzile just because it looks freaking crazy power-wise. I'm a little disappointed in the Rune one. I think it's basically just chess 2. Wish we just got more chess stuff. But
yeah, that's what it seems.
Yeah. You know, maybe Volunteer Test Subject will just be better chess. Like, they could have just used chess as like a learning experience, and they're gonna make Volunteer Test Subject better. Yeah, because it's kind of sad that they made chess, and then Earthright is just like by far the best one. Like, the entire archetype's in the dumpster. You know?
It's a shame because a chess-based archetype is thematically very strong. It just kind of landed boring and repetitive already.
It's also a shame just because like a chess-based convict with the current cheating scandal that's happening right now. That'd be hilarious.
No.
You know? Hans, Beads of Ruin.
No, wait a minute. This is YouTube.
For legal reasons, that's a joke. Hans, don't sue me.
Well, he's suing someone right now.
All right. Well, that's that. Pretty quick, off-the-cuff video for Eightfold Abyss Azvaldt. I'm liking the theming. I think it's interesting that the 2 legendaries are opposed to each other in each class. I do have concerns that that's going to split up the focus of the set, and like everything's going to end up half-baked. That's my real fear. But hopefully that doesn't happen. But we'll have to see.
Curiously, they actually announced the name and artwork of the other Rune legendary, but not the card. It seems like each of the set of legendaries will be getting a trailer. And the Rune trailer and the Portal trailer are already out.
Oh, so the left side are the prisoners, and the right side is the cop that's keeping them in prison.
Enforcers and convicts, yeah.
Interesting.
I'm liking this theme. This seems like a nice, strong theme.
It is. But like I said, like it would be such a shame if everything ends up half-baked because they're splitting the focus so much, you know? Like I would hate that. That's like the worst case scenario, and I like it seems like that's a very real possibility, considering like each set has to be split in half.
I mean, it wouldn't be the first time we've gotten a half-baked theme that the mini expansion has fixed.
I guess so. But then I have to wait a
Yeah,
month and a half for any of these to
armed
actually be
dragon.
good.
Yeah, I'm really not a fan of an expansion's themes being finished in the mini expansion, like with
Yeah.
Armed Dragon.
It's a little sad.
It was a bit late for Armed Dragon, especially with Lumior being printed.
I guess to round the video off, what's your favorite one in terms of the design?
In terms of design,
if you look at there's a
it's
link
Killjoy.
to all of them. Yeah.
Oh, there's a link to all of them.
Yeah. You can see every single prisoner. They haven't revealed every enforcer yet, but they've revealed every prisoner. My favorite? Oh, you know the Dragoncraft one looks a lot like what's her name? The Phoenix girl.
Theo? Well, her name is just Resplendent Phoenix. She doesn't have a real name.
No, the other Phoenix girl. The 5-cost one.
I'm blanking on this.
I think it's the same artist, that's why. I think my favorite design-wise is actually the Rune one. I love the gas mask. The Blood one's also really good. Do you not have a?
No, I can't find them.
You can't find them, bro. On the expansion page, right below the video trailer, it says "Characters of Eightfold Abyss"
There it is.
and a tiny little button.
God, I'm blind. Okay, the dragon is a waifu.
Yeah, but looks like the
my
enforcer
lord.
is gonna be like something crazy, which I'm looking forward to.
Oh, a feminine-looking dragon, kind of in the same vein as Bahamut.
I already like all the enforcers better than the convicts, because they're like nightmarish creatures, whereas the convicts are just guys.
I think I have to agree with you on that one.
Yeah. My favorite convict so far though is probably Sephi. I love the gas mask.
I can appreciate it for sure.
Yeah.
The goggles, the lab coat, definitely a great aesthetic.
Don't know why they didn't confiscate all of her heroin needles before they imprisoned her.
Oh
But,
my lord.
they just let her have it. Have you taken a look at all of them? Which one do you like?
Yeah, I'm having a look at them. I definitely got to say I like the dragon one, but I am incredibly biased in
That is
favor
true.
of
You
dragon.
are incredibly biased.
Yes, absolutely sure. So, kind of looks like a more corrupted version of Zoe, and I'm a big fan of Zoe.
You know what? I can respect that. Well, that's the video. Eightfold Abyss Azvaldt. Somehow we made a 20-minute video talking about 7 cards or 8 cards, but like and subscribe.
Yes.
See you later.
Don't forget to check out the Twitch right after this goes live.
Yeah, basically. Bye.